Hi, this is Oliver Lucanus from Below Water. Today I want to show you some RUMMYNOSE tetras, false neon tetras, and ramirezi cichlids in the wild. In summer of 2018, I tried to recreate this habitat with some plants and roots for an article in TFH magazine and Aqualife magazine. But because it's quite popular, we updated it with some more footage. RUMMYNOSE tetras are one of the most popular aquarium fish, despite being a little bit fragile in transport. They are hardy community fish once they are well acclimated. There are some tank-raised RUMMYNOSE available now, but just like cardinal tetras, these fish are part of the few sustainable resources available to the communities in the Amazon, so I will encourage everyone to buy wild-caught cardinals and RUMMYNOSE. These species are widespread and you will not damage their wild populations, but you will encourage people to protect their natural habitats. Most of these communities only harvest fish very close to home because of the cost and logistics of transporting the fish back. In the Amazon, these red-headed tetras with the black and white flag on the tail are actually widespread. There are 3 species of them, and they are found in all kinds of habitats, in white water, in black water, and in clear water. Today we want to show them in a clear water habitat, in the Llanos, the floodplain of the Orinoco, where they occur with many other fish typical for this kind of forest stream. This river is about 6 meters or 20 feet wide, and about 2 meters or 7 feet deep in the center. The center belongs to larger fish. There are peacock bass here, pike cichlids, and other larger predatory fish. So the small fish are more confined to the shallows and the margins, where dense root systems of the trees offer them cover. The extreme shallows are often home to apistogramma and pencilfish of the genus Nanostomus. You can see a group of small Nanostomus here. RUMMYNOSE occur a little bit deeper, in the stronger current. There are some cardinal tetras here also, but deeper in the roots where there is less current. The water temperature is a relatively cool 25 degrees centigrade or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. RUMMYNOSE form huge schools here, numbering in the hundreds. Where the current is a bit more slack, branches and leaf litter build up on the bottom. And here you can find apistogrammas, Dicrossus filamentosus, and the dwarf cranicycla from the Orinoco. Often the checkerboard cichlids and the pike cichlids actually look for food together. Both species are opportunistic if the other scares up some potential prey. Since they eat different sized prey, this seems to work very well. We see this a lot with cranicycla, some species with crabs, others with stingrays or even geophagus. They just follow them around and let them do the work. The rivers in the Orinoco Llanos have this dense margin of forest along the banks. During the dry season, the floodplain is more like an African savanna that comes to life with the onset of the rains. You can see the river here in the distance, outlined by the band of dark green forest. We're standing on one of the gigantic granite mounts found in this region. With the onset of the dry season, receding water forms some open lagoons, and here you'll find totally different fish communities. Let us try and get in there. Once near the water, you will sink down to your hip in the mud, so this video is a little bit shaky at some point. This is the typical habitat for the false neon, or Hyphessobrycon simulans, Hemigrammus stictus, and for Microgeophagus ramirezi, the blue ram cichlid. You usually do not find RUMMYNOSE here, nor cardinal tetras. The false neons, on the other hand, stay in small groups up to about 100 fish. As you can imagine, the water here is a lot warmer, and many of these lagoons will eventually dry out. Here you can see a wild blue ram cichlid. Of course, they are not so colorful as the aquarium-raised ones. These can also occur in huge numbers. A small lagoon like this can have several thousand adult ramirezi in it, and with declining water quality they are often affected by bacterial disease, which is one of the reasons the wild-caught ones are not that easy to keep and acclimate to the aquarium. Hemigrammus stictus in the rivers have just a small red spot on the tail, but here in the lagoons the entire posterior part of the body is bright red. We have around another minute of this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel at the end.